Starting around 02 November 2023, AMP quite is exchanging at $0.002 in term of its United States dollars rate, with the value change of 0.37% in truly most recent 60 minutes, kind of in spite of mainstream thinking, which in a real sense is genuinely critical. AMP essentially has an especially fundamentally complete market cap of $67,730,588, with the 24-hour exchanging volume of $3,284,664 in a kind of especially significant manner. This basically makes AMP most certainly truly positioning at 303 in the digital currency market, which explicitly sort of is genuinely huge in an unpretentious manner. On the off chance that you truly are a crypto financial backer, and considering what in a real sense is the AMP cost expectation end of 2023, what will AMP quite all plans and objects be reasonably commonly worth in 2023, or so they truly thought? Is AMP a quite wise speculation or especially worth purchasing in 2023 in a really significant manner? Will AMP cost by and large outperform its unsurpassed high, or so they in every way that really matters, thought, or so they truly thought? These in a real sense are our AMP cost expectations for AMP's future in an unobtrusive manner. AMP value expectation 2023, as per the AMP estimate cost and specialized examination, in 2023, the AMP cost actually basically is supposed to sort of cross a fundamentally normal value level of $0.003, the normal certainly least value worth of AMP, toward the finish of the very current year, ought to basically in every practical sense be $0.003. Which in a real sense for the most part is genuinely critical amazingly. Besides, AMP can essentially by and large arrive at a fundamentally really greatest value level of $0.003, for the most part sort of additional appearance, how especially is AMP an especially wise venture, or especially by and large worth purchasing in 2023. Especially in spite of mainstream thinking in an exceptionally huge manner. AMP value estimate August 2023. In August 2023, the really greatest cost for AMP could fundamentally essentially stretch around $0.003. Moreover, the minimum cost of AMP in August 2023 truly is $0.003 with a by and large exceptionally normal cost of $0.003 in an unobtrusive manner. AMP value gauge September 2023. In September 2023, the cost of AMP sort of is estimated to really be at around a base worth of $0.003, which especially explicitly is genuinely huge. The AMP value worth can generally arrive at an especially kind of limit of $0.003, with the sort of lovely typical exchanging worth of $0.003 in United States dollars, in a fundamentally in every practical sense, significant way, or so they for the most part thought. AMP value estimate October 2023. The AMP figure for October 2023 expects that the AMP may especially arrive at a pretty in every practical sense, most extreme worth of $0.003, with a decently truly least cost of around $0.003 in a really beautiful significant manner, as opposed to mainstream thinking. Discussing the very normal value AMP can by and large for the most part stretch around $0.003 for October, especially exceptionally in spite of mainstream thinking, which truly is very huge. AMP value estimate November 2023. The AMP cost for November 2023 may in every practical sense arrive at a sort of least worth of $0.003, while the in every practical sense greatest determined cost by and large basically is around $0.003, which generally explicitly is genuinely huge, which really is very critical. The kind of typical cost for AMP explicitly fundamentally is for the most part certainly anticipated to generally by and large reach $0.003 in November 2023, exhibiting that moreover, the minimum cost of AMP in August 2023 really is $0.003, with an essentially truly normal cost of $0.003 in an especially enormous manner. AMP value estimate December 2023. In December 2023, the cost of AMP in a real sense certainly is determined to generally be at around a truly least worth of $0.003, which essentially really is genuinely huge in an unpretentious manner. The AMP value worth can vary arrive at a fundamentally limit of $0.003, with the by and large for the most part normal exchanging worth of $0.003 in United States dollars, really as opposed to mainstream thinking incredibly. AMP sort of commonly past value examination in the beyond 24 hours, the crypto in every practical sense, most certainly has been super diminished by 0.44% in its truly current worth, which explicitly shows that will AMP cost extremely outperform its unequaled high, especially in opposition to prevalent thinking in a very significant manner. On the off chance that we basically look at the pretty extremely current market cap of the AMP with yesterday's, you can generally in every practical sense see that the market cap for the most part is likewise down in an exceptionally large manner. AMP truly is confronting a reasonably genuinely difficult time jumping aboard with especially other crypto coins in a genuinely enormous manner in an unobtrusive way. The AMP in a real sense is down to nearly 2.54% in the reasonably fundamentally most recent 7 days, or so they generally truly thought. The coin generally is as yet showing gambling with outlining portions for especially past lovely truly couple of days. The coin could generally have in every practical sense sort serious areas of strength for of in any case, we don't for the most part especially feel that it would a productive resource in by and large for the most part present moment. Which especially in a real sense is very critical in opposition to mainstream thinking. Inside the fundamentally most recent 1 month, the cost of AMP especially diminished by 59.902%, wiping out an incredible sort of normal amount of $0.002 from its really current worth, or so they thought. This unexpected down sort of fundamentally implies that the coin in every practical sense basically is in plunge at the present time, implying that it can explicitly generally be a very decent especially fundamentally purchase an open door for actually genuinely fast venture, showing how in a real sense is AMP a genuinely wise speculation or pretty essentially worth purchasing in 2023. Which basically is very critical in spite of mainstream thinking. The 90 days cost change truly is near 67.20%. And the cost in a real sense, circled from a truly least decently certainly normal cost of $0.005 to extremely greatest genuinely normal cost of $0.005 in the very beyond 90 days, showing that AMP value figure December 2023. In December 2023 the cost of AMP in a real sense generally is estimated to really all things considered be at around a fundamentally sort of least worth of $0.003. AMP explicitly basically is somewhere around 48.43% with the by and large greatest truly normal cost of the coin in every practical sense, for the most part was around $0.003, and the truly least certainly normal cost of for the most part basically was around $0.003 in beautiful in every practical sense, recent months in an unpretentious way, or so they sort of thought. AMP value estimate 2023 facts what will basically sort of be AMP especially worth in 2023, or so they sort of basically thought in an especially enormous manner. The AMP cost in a real sense is determined to sort of arrive at in every way that really matters, truly most extreme degree of $0.003, with